Tonight was a what?
A hot boo-boo mess. And if you have a hot boo-boo mess, we have our tonight's sponsor, Clorox. The same Clorox from Married at First Sight.
Because what? We got to wipe this doggone mess off because tonight was a mess. All right, y'all, let's get into it.
We keep it.
LY.
What's up, KOED family? Welcome back to another video of Kourtney and Eddie. I'm Eddie, aka E-Dub. This is my lovely wife,
Kourtney, also known as Coco.
This is Kourtney and Eddie. Tonight, she's Juneteenth, and I'm Captain America. We on the two opposite sides of the spectrum here going on. But anyway, this channel is all about relationships, reviews, and tonight we're gonna be talking about the reunion of Put a Ring on It.
Yep. And so if you're brand new to this channel, you hadn't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below. And if you're watching us on Facebook, make sure you hit like and follow on all social media sites. Follow us, and comment down below. All right, y'all. Tonight was a mess. And let me tell you, what I'm wearing tonight, baby, it's called Hot Mess. So if you want to wear hot mess on your lips, well, you know it's gonna make you look good, but it won't be a hot mess for real.
Don't sound right at all.
Then you can go and purchase lipstick at the Lip Bar. The link is down below. Go ahead and get your discount. Use the special promo code KOEDFAM, but you got to go down to the link and use it. So now that that's out the way, honey, let's go, because I had to make a special tribute to wear this hot mess tonight. It's called Bust Pipes or Make Diamonds. I don't really know. There's a whole bunch of busted pipes on tonight.
Yeah, somebody should have got busted across the head with a pipe.
So let me tell you
We don't
something.
condone violence. We don't do that. We don't.
So let me say that. How did you feel, just to give a rating of the reunion? Was it a like 1 to 10? What is yours?
1 sucky, 10
Right.
good. I give it like a 5.
That's real low.
Yeah, you know, I thought it would be more spice. You know, all you had was Kai, Darren, and Lex. The other couples, like, they really didn't bring nothing to the table.
I think that I thought, if I wasn't mistaken, the first season part 1, I thought they had 2 reunions. I thought they broke it up into 2.
I don't think
but
they did.
But I don't know, maybe, you know, and I didn't think Dr. Nicole was on the first
No,
one.
she wasn't.
But okay, but anyway. So, but we could be mistaken. I would give it a 7. It wasn't a 10.
7?
Yeah, I kind of gave it a 7. So, you know.
You know,
What do y'all think? So let's get into it, but what do y'all think? Y'all comment down below what y'all gave it, 1 to 10. Okay, so it's hosted by Egypt, and you know, I like personally when Egypt hosts it. I think she do a good job. So all the couples are there. We noticed that Jessica and Eric on one couch and Lex on the couch, and then Darren and Shawn and Laronda on another couch, because you know them two is not together, so they're not even gonna sit together. Okay, so let's get into it. So Egypt is talking to Dr. Nicole, basically just pulling out the things, some of the things that we went over in this season of her great golden nuggets, and one of them is feelings aren't facts. You know, I've heard that before, and I like that. Feelings aren't facts.
I got a good one. Why did the chicken cross the road? That's a good one. That's a good nugget. Very good nugget.
And so Dr. Nicole said it's about managing you and not really trying to fix the other person, because when we go into a relationship, we always trying to fix the other person.
Not me.
But I know, because I ain't nothing to fix over here, baby. Ain't nothing to fix.
I'm too old to try to fix somebody.
Well, that's true too.
I ain't got the time and patience.
But it's about really truly fixing yourself. You know, managing yourself.
You gotta work yourself. Yeah, you gotta work on yourself.
Yeah, and she said,
sure enough, dude.
When since she's been on the show and everything, she said she's had men come to her on the streets and said, hey, they watched the show with their, you know, spouse, their girlfriend, and everything, and they have really taken in some things and learned a lot.
Ooh,
so,
I was so disappointed on that part right there.
Why?
I thought she was like, yeah, like this other YouTube channel, they be watching as a couple, they be watching the show. Thought we was gonna get a plug or a name drop, but we didn't. That's all right.
Each couple are talking about how Dr. Nicole gave them some sound advice, and that they really enjoyed it, and it really was hard to hear, but hey, she gave them straight facts and truth. Lex was saying that Dr. Nicole's used some examples for her as far as the basketball. You want to talk about the analogy she said?
That analogy really didn't make no sense to me. So
It didn't?
Not at all.
Really?
Not at all. She said something about you're gonna win, then you playing yourself.
It's like betting against yourself. Like when you go, you saying that, hey, I'm gonna win. But when you don't trust your gut feeling, you betting against yourself. Like you losing. You know what I'm saying? You're losing. So you not trusting in yourself. So when it comes to basketball, you trust in yourself, you gonna win. But when it came to a relationship, she didn't trust in herself, and she losing out. So, you're not going to bet against yourself. I understood it. So,
it was a female thing.
That's not a female thing.
I don't understand it, for real. I don't understand what she was trying to get at.
She said that, Darren, when it came to her, she didn't trust her gut when it came to Darren, but I guess she did now. So, let's move on to Shawn.
Apparently, she did trust her gut when it came to Darren, because that's why she never slept with him. Right?
Well, not never. She
I'm
stopped.
saying, that's when she stopped, so she was trusting her gut.
But
then.
she still was in a relationship with him.
Yeah, but she knew something was going on.
So Shawn and Laronda, they talking about the clips with them. So they seem to, still be happy, still engaged and everything, whatever. So they bring on the dates that they went, not all of them, but the ones I guess that they,
repeat dates.
Or had chemistry with. Sir James said that he thought that Shawn was her child because he said, dog, when he went to the door, he was like, dog, I'm always dating women that got kids. And so he was like, he thought they was a kid.
No, he didn't think that. That was straight shade. Come on, Sir James. You know that was a grown man. You throwing shade at that dude. That's all that was.
He probably thought that he was a teenager or a young adult.
He don't look that young, man. He's probably short, but come on now, man.
And he said for real. So do you think that he was trying to get back at him because he heard what he said when he was talking about him?
Yeah, look, it could have been, but all I know, Sir James, you're throwing shade at Shawn.
So he did.
My opinion.
Let me tell you something. To me, Shawn is immature. Like,
no doubt about it.
He holds this aura of a child. Honestly.
Yeah, no doubt. But I don't see him being a teenager. No, immature young man, like 20-something years old. Either that, or he's saying LaRonda look real old for her age. You know what I'm saying? One of the two.
So they talked to Brittany, and Brittany said, that, she enjoyed the date and everything was cool, but she thought that, it was going to be something that was going to be, she kind of got mixed signals with him because, he was talking about he was going to go to Florida with her and stuff like that, and LaRonda looked at him at that point. So, yeah, she said it was misleading. You want to say something? So, Derek and Shawn, and that was his name. Derek said that Shawn is lucky, LaRonda said that, she enjoyed her date with him, and she also said something about he can teach her some things, or he was teaching her some things.
Yeah, boy, dang. LaRonda, you just basically like you didn't care your man was sitting there with you. You gonna say another man can teach you some things? I felt bad for Shawn then. I was like, God, to write it. Really?
And Egypt said, people in the audience, people out there in social media was rooting for y'all.
Yeah, I thought they made the better couple, to be honest with you, but
because LaRonda holds a level of maturity,
and Shawn doesn't,
and Shawn doesn't,
and Derek does.
Yes.
Even when he was sitting there, you can see the mature aura coming from Derek. You know what I'm saying? He didn't throw no shade at Shawn or like that. And he said he was a lucky man, but when LaRonda said, "Yeah, he can teach me a thing or two," you know what my mind was, golly, just no respect for Shawn.
And LaRonda and after Egypt said that, then that people was rooting for him, LaRonda said, well, if it wasn't a Shawn, then, probably be something.
No respect for him. Straight up doormat.
Shawn looked at her like,
Shawn, bro, I like Shawn. He has his little quirks about himself, but man, she showed you no respect tonight.
And to be honest, Sir James didn't either.
Oh, yeah.
Because when he said what he said, and then Shawn came back, supposed to be a comedian, but he came back with that, Man, you like an ex-football player?
No, he said, you 40 years old still playing football. He said, I used to play football professional. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, woo. Yeah, Shawn, shut up.
Shut that down.
He almost pulled Miss Wonder.
So let's move on to Jessica and Eric. Jessica said that this process was really rocky for her and she didn't think that they would make it.
Man.
They probably shouldn't.
They probably still won't.
But they are able to get through some things. And Eric kind of said the same thing. So they played the clips of them and going on their dates with Leilani. I like to say her name. Leilani. And I think his name was Shawn, right?
Right.
They played the clips and both of them looked a little bit uncomfortable when the other person was, all up on the other person.
Yeah, because the reason why they were looking uncomfortable is because, especially when it came to Eric and what's her name? Leilani, Panama. When it came to them two, it was chemistry between the two. And Jessica knew that. You know what I'm saying? You saw it on screen. It was just oozing with chemistry between them two, Eric and Panama. But
so Leilani said that Egypt was saying that, she was in the beauty industry and stuff. And she said that, she seems like she has a calm to herself. And she kind of knows how to soothe people. She said she talks calm.
Yeah, she does. I even just to hear her talk, especially that accent, it's like, wow, you probably sit down and listen to it all day.
Eric said that, that there was chemistry between them and there was, a certain kind of energy. But this was, Leilani was saying is that she never disrespected, his girlfriend. She never disrespected her or anything. And Eric never asked for her number or nothing like that. So they didn't blur the lines.
Yeah, I underestimated Eric. I really did. I give him all the kudos for him to, just not step over the line and ask for her number, to try to continue to communicate with her or whatnot, and you say, no, he's going to respect Jessica. I give the brother kudos for that, because I thought he was the type of guy, he'll sneak around, get the number from her or whatnot, and still try to holler at her on the side, but he didn't do that. So kudos to you, Eric.
And but he did say that, hey, temptation was real.
Yeah. Temptation was a beast, boy.
He said it was real. And so Jessica seemed to feel like there was some disrespect going on.
I see Jessica, she just jumped to conclusion. She even said, I ain't like when you asked Eric to take you on a trip. And Leilani said, no, I didn't ask Eric to take me on a trip. Eric said he wanted to take you on a trip. And go, Jessica. Pull Miss Mother.
They be eating them words.
Eating the words, man. Come on. See, you just jumped to conclusion.
She was like, oh, okay.
And she did apologize to her. That's what kind of rubbed me. I was like, at least apologize to the woman for, for accusing her for something she didn't do.
Shawn said, he did feel disappointed, and he felt like if Eric wasn't in the picture, that him and Jessica have something going on in a relationship. Yeah. So, so it wasn't much with them. So let's move on to this right here. The storyline?
The storyline.
What Egypt said, this what y'all been waiting for.
I said, no, we weren't.
Yes, we was.
But since you're going to put it out there, okay, let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Yes, we was. I said, dog, she said that right after that, they was like, well, what we here for?
Yeah, I just fill up the first 30 minutes. Let's get to the meat of the meal.
The meat of the matter. So, Lex, I did want to say she looked beautiful, which all the ladies look beautiful. Of course, all of them look good, but I like the way Lex was holding her own.
The only one look kind of, I hate to say it, look kind of trashy was Kai.
No. But I do, no, to me, kind of look beautiful.
Yeah, that was too much right there for me. That's why when she walked out, Lex was looking at her like, ooh, you didn't see the expression on Lex's face when Kai first walked out.
But, what I was going to say, I like the fact that Lex look gorgeous. I think
immature. Because she was classy with her, Lex.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was very classy.
What you said, immature?
I said immature.
Oh, okay.
She had
she did.
Dang.
What?
What you say?
I thought first of all, you cut me off, right? And when I thought you said immature.
I said mature.
Okay. So what I was fixing to say before I was cut off, because y'all say sometimes I cut him off, but you see he does me. So what I was finna say is that I think what she did was she listened to what people were saying, like she don't have this, well, and you know, one thing that Darren saying, she not feminine enough. She, you know, and then people in the comments was like, I don't think she like me, and she just got this little,
Who said
you know.
that? Somebody said that for real?
Yeah, they was really kind of calling her gay and stuff.
What?
That she just don't have this. And again, I say when certain women play basketball, they have an athleticism. That's not a word, but
not at all. Y'all gonna tell her up in the comments.
that's okay, because y'all always tear me up anyway. We got
I never heard that word
teachers and
before.
Professors all in the comments because they love to tell you
I
what you say
guarantee
wrong.
you one thing. If you ask Google what it was, Google like
It's my word.
self-destruct
It's
in
my
5
word.
minutes.
It's my word. So anyway, so she has that, you know, the athlete body and stuff like that. And sometimes, you know,
Athletic body.
whatever.
That's what it is.
So sometimes, you know, it may seem a little,
Well,
you know, a little.
Let me interject something in here. When you have women that play sports, they're gonna have the athletic body. They're gonna have the athletic stride when they walk because they athletic. You know what I'm saying? Now, track and field, sometimes you can still have that feminine walk on track and field. But basketball players, female basketball players, yeah, they're going to kind of walk athletic. You know, sometimes they walk like a man because they play basically a man's sport. So
And again, athleticism is my word. So don't come for me. It's mine. I own it. I got the patent on it. So that's what I say. I'm really saying that, you know, she really looked nice, basically. So they showed the clips of, you know, the situation with her and Darren, and Lex started to tear up and everything. And she was saying, yeah, it's really hard to watch it because, you know, we were headed somewhere. She said, I really thought that we was headed on the road to engagement. Like we was making progress and everything. And she said he been my best friend for the last 14 years. So it's like now I lost him, you know. So, you know. Well,
the way I look at it is like this. I don't think they was heading nowhere. I don't know what she was saying. The way I look at it, y'all been dating 14 years. You haven't got an engagement ring. You know what I'm saying? So how long was you going to wait around because you saw a little improvement, you think you're going somewhere? To me, yeah, it's just me. This is my opinion. 14 years is too long to be a boyfriend and girlfriend.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Unless you start out when you were 14. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You're
true.
28, but I'm just saying, unless you start out way young, but yeah.
But no, all I'm saying is that she should have been left this dude, basically.
Right.
You know, that's all I'm trying to get at.
Darren said that he felt like his needs was not being met by Lex. I said, if he don't sound like Martell Holt from Love and Marriage.
Don't bring Martell in this, man. Martell ain't got nothing to do with this.
First of all, I can do it. You do it all the time. Second of all, he sounded like, because that's the same thing Martell used to say about Melanie when the heat was on him. He was like, my needs not being met, that's why I stepped out, yada, yada, yada.
Yeah.
So he said that he was going to tell Lex. And they was like, wait a minute. It came out on the show that you slept with Kai. Kai exposed it, and he was like, no, I was going to tell her. It was like, dude, what? Kai said you didn't what? She hadn't talked to you in what? How many weeks?
Kai, Lex.
No, Kai. When she said you ghosted me, what, 9 days or
10
something like that. So, yeah, you hadn't talked to me. So when you thought you was going to tell your girlfriend that you slept with this girl, and it's already been, what, 2 weeks? You know, almost 2 weeks since you hadn't talked to Kai. Like, come on, dude. He was a narcissist, and he was deflecting. Go ahead, baby, because I see you getting your little attitude because you're trying to talk. Go ahead.
No, I was trying to let you finish.
No, you wouldn't.
I was allowing you to finish.
Oh, allow. Okay, that's how that go.
No, I'm just saying, because I don't want to cut you off. But anyway, Darren was all over the place.
Yes, he
I
was.
couldn't follow him. You know what I'm saying? He'll say one thing, then he'll contradict himself saying another thing. He didn't know what he was doing.
Nope.
He didn't know what he was saying. And I'm like, God almighty, when you get caught in a lie like that, you got to continue to lie to cover up the other lie. You just digging the hole for yourself.
It was like whatever he thought to say, it came up. Whether it made sense, whether it was logical or not, it just came up. And it made absolutely no sense.
Made my head hurt,
okay.
Man. I got to mighty, man.
He said that he was not having good sex with Lex.
Lex said he wasn't having no sex with Lex because she said she wasn't having sex with him.
Because she felt in her gut that, you know, he was cheating. And so he was like, and no, it wasn't leading to marriage. The marriage was for you. I told you I didn't want to do it, so it wasn't leading to marriage. He
flipped the script so fast, man. I was like, God, you on the show, please take me back, baby, please take me back.
Apologize.
Now the reunion, she's trash. I would never plan on marrying you. We were trying to get married. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be with you no more. It's like, well.
She said you told everybody, including Dr. Nicole, that you wanted to propose to me. You told, I think, the whole camera crew, the staff, and everybody. You was trying to get in touch with everybody and said that you want to propose to me. So Lex said that, and she also had asked the question, you know, like, when did they have sex? Darren said once.
He said once
in the day.
In that day. I said, where he getting it? Where he coming from? what universe you living in? Once in a day, and on the 6th day we didn't have it. It didn't make sense.
It didn't
make any sense whatsoever.
But he was just trying to say he told her once. But now he cleaned up and said, no, I'm actually telling you it was once that day. But we had sex multiple times, but it was just once in that day.
Asked him how many times have you had sex. Not how many times you had sex per day.
Right.
How many times you had sex. And he was like, one. And I was like, man, geez, boy. I said, boy, you know how somebody tell a lie? Oh, they tell a half truth,
right?
So they say it's not a lie, and that's what he was trying to do that one day.
No, they say it's a lie. Half truth is a lie.
I know that, but in his mind, he said, "Well, if I tell the half truth, it's not technically a lie." Yeah.
So, excuse me, Lex said that you told me you didn't like the girl like that. You told me you weren't feeling her like that.
Let me put my man hat on.
Your man hat always on, baby.
Oh yeah. What Darren was doing, like you said it yourself, which I agree. He played both people, played both women.
I mean, like a fiddle.
And the way he played them remind me of something from high school. You know, he had somebody on 3-way. Oh, I like you, and she don't mean nothing to me. Then you go to the girl. Yeah, I'm done with her. She don't mean. It was so immature and high schoolish, man. You know, because you're going back and forth lying to these women. You tell one woman you don't want her, so you can give this woman. Then you go back and tell the other woman, no, I don't want her. I want you. It's just so. It seems like something straight out of high school,
but that's how immature he is. You know what I'm saying? Egypt asked a question, so y'all not together, right?
No.
And y'all not gonna get back together.
No,
How he do? Yeah, that's what he do.
No.
And then Lex said H to the no. No.
All right, we're gonna hold you to that now.
And Egypt said, well, you took him back. You was with him for 14 years, so how we know you ain't gonna take him back?
Egypt, that's a very, very good follow-up question right there, because I thought the same thing. How we know you're not lying? Well, I'm not saying you lied. How we know you're not gonna take him back? Because you've been doing it for 14 years. After every time you mess up, you take him back. So who said you ain't gonna do it this time?
Right.
And for some reason, in my gut, I think she will.
Oh, I hope not, honey. After being humiliated on national television, I hope not.
I think she will.
You always think that about women, but anyway.
God almighty.
What?
Really?
You always think these women gonna take. You say that about Melody. You say that. You know,
I know Mel gonna take.
So
Martell back.
you say that.
Yeah.
So Kai is coming out, and of course they sit down and they show the clips of Kai and Darren. You know what I'm saying? What you laughing at?
When Kai walked out, Darren smiled like this big. Boy, he like smiling. Yeah, look at that hair. Yeah. That smiles. Yeah, that's the look he gave to me, to her. You know, I was like, okay, yeah. So, and before we even found out they was in a relationship, the way he was looking at her when she walked out, I knew something was going on between the two.
Mm-hmm. So Kai said that she saw that when it came to, you know, them going on a date, I think Egypt asked the question, so you like him? You know, whatever. She's like, yeah, I saw what I like, and I liked him, you know. And it seemed like she said she liked everything about him.
That's what I was about to say, yeah.
Like,
everything.
I was like, what? What'd you see?
Hey, hold on now.
What is it about him?
Everybody got their own, you know, perspective and their
He
own
must got
taste.
some swag.
They probably do, man.
Duh.
So everybody got their own taste now, you know what I'm saying?
We trying to defend him. That's just my opinion. I mean,
okay, yeah, he might not be your type, but he's probably her type.
All right, so Darren said that he felt good, you know, dating Kai because it was like a breath of fresh air. You know what I'm saying? So he liked what he saw and he just enjoyed it because wasn't nothing going on with him and Lex. So it was a breath of fresh air, honey. He sucked up all that air.
All that was, it was something new for you.
Oh yeah,
different thing. It was new. That's all it was.
So Lex said that, you know, he used to come home and say that he ain't like the girl.
Yeah, like I said,
he told Kai that.
And I'm just playing around with her, go on the third date, make it look good for TV, and you know I don't like it like that.
Yep. And again, playing both sides, right? So Kai Egypt said, "Do you know that you know, he asked, you know, it was a proposal or it was a ring or whatever?"
Yeah.
And Kai said, "I ain't know nothing about that."
Yeah, it was her first time hearing about it.
Yeah.
And so she got upset about that because he lied to her.
Yep.
So, but even though he lied to her, she still gave up the draws. Okay. And
well, she didn't know he lied to her.
Well, yeah, I know that, but regardless to the point, you know, like Lex said, you knew this man was with somebody, was in a relationship.
And she said, okay, we're getting ahead, but anyway, let me say that.
Go ahead.
No,
I'm sorry, I was just trying to part of my story.
No, I'm just saying it was something I was finna say, but I'm getting ahead. So Darren, Egypt asked the question, you know, what's up with y'all? They was like, they in a relationship, a whole relationship.
What kind of relationship?
A whole.
Half? A quarter?
A whole.
A whole. A whole.
Hot mess relationship.
Hot mess. Sure enough is relationship.
Kai said that, you know, because like what you were saying, Lex was saying, so you knew, she was like, really and truly, my beef ain't with you, Kai. It's like 98% Darren and 2% Kai. She said, but
that's one thing I disagree with Lex on, but go ahead.
She said, but you knew that he was in a relationship. And according to Kai, he was like, she's like, and she did say like, and she said, but he was telling her that, hey, I'm finna leave her. I don't want to be with. It was almost like a married man with a side chick.
Yeah. And the reason why I disagree with Lex, most of the blame goes to Darren, no doubt about it. But I would say at least 20% of that blame goes on to Kai. Cause like she said, Kai knew this dude was in a relationship.
Kai said she ain't do no wrong.
Yeah, in her mind, she feel like she didn't do nothing wrong. So any women that have a man around Kai, you better watch your man. What's the old boy said in Huntsville? Watch your man. And you know that song? Mm-hmm. Yeah, but anyway. But she said she didn't do anything wrong. And I felt like basically that was a cavalier answer.
Well, I felt like, me personally, she did something wrong. But the fact of, keep in mind, of this man being so persuasive in your ear and saying yada 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 yada. I'm gonna leave her. I'm gonna not be with her. I don't like her. I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying, I'm breaking it up, and could have said we ain't together. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but come on, man. If she believes that, she's naive then, because you met this man, he was in a relationship, okay? So you know that this man has some ties to Lex. So even though he tell you all that, don't mean he did it. So you actually have to see this for yourself to make sure they're not together. Even matter of fact, if you can't, go to the woman. Mm-hmm. You know, say, hey, y'all done? Because apparently he's saying you and him not together no more.
Not together no more.
I'm just saying, man. But no, I'm sorry. I don't agree with that.
Egypt said that Kai, when did you didn't even give him a chance to, work it out. She said, I did give him a chance to work it out.
Yeah.
And Darren said, yes, she did. Yes, she did. Yes, you did. So she said, I did give him chance after chance to work it out.
That's what I'm saying. You met this man, he was in a relationship. To me, you got to give that stuff some time before you start dating another man.
Right.
That's all I'm saying. And Kai, in my opinion, she didn't wait long enough to make sure, him and Lex was over with.
Lex said, Kai, I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much for taking out the trash off my hand, taking the trash off my hands. And so she was like, well, I don't know if Kai had said I'm not trash or something like that or whatever.
I'm not, yeah, she said that.
And but she wasn't telling her that she was trash. And Darren like, you trash. You're trash. You're trash.
Darren took up for this woman. He showed up, dang, you defended Kai like that?
I think it was so much that Kai did not know. She got overwhelmed. She was trying to go back and forth because she was like, Lex, I think something about some insecure or something like that. And at that moment, she got up and walked out because it was just too much for her. And Egypt was like, Kai, come back so we can finish this out. Darren's like, she just be lying. All the lies.
Well, I'll tell you
he was
one
like,
thing.
I'll go get her.
Darren did a 180 on Lex. He
he
full blown I don't like you Lex mode on, which kind of took me for a surprise. I'm like, wow, I didn't know, he was going after Lex like that.
He was like he had straight disdain for her.
Yeah, but he ran after Kai, tried to calm her down. And
she said, get your hands off me. She was like, you lied to me.
Yeah.
Like, get your hands off me.
Yeah.
And he gonna tell the cameraman, get out of there. I was like, oh, he's so extra.
But I still think Kai and Darren, I still think they fooling around.
Oh, I'm quite sure they're together. And I know it's a lot of stuff with videos they have been doing, going on lives and all that stuff. I haven't watched none of that.
We do not care.
I haven't watched none of that
care.
stuff or whatever. But I know it's a whole bunch of information out there now. And y'all welcome to talk about it in the comments because this season is over with.
Yeah,
so, yeah.
Once we get through this video, we done.
Yeah.
To next season, we done.
So Egypt talks to Kai because of course she went to the restroom and everything. And Egypt was like, get the cameras out. So basically, she was just telling her, Darren played both of y'all. Let's just keep it real. Darren played both of y'all. And Egypt was like, I don't want you to be mad at Lex. Lex not mad at you. Let's put the blame to where it lies, and it lies with Darren. And so, she hugged her and everything. So, you got anything you want to say about that? So, they bring all the couples back out and everything, and they talk to Dr. Nicole because they're about to, end it. They talk to Dr. Nicole and just basically asked her, any kind of, last words she want to say. And she said, well, heal yourself. Before you move on to the next relationship or whatever you choose to move on, make sure that there's healing involved. And remember that you are the gift. Like, you come as the gift to a relationship. Remember that. And so, as we know, Jessica and Eric, they said that they haven't set a date. They working on building a house in Orlando. And Shawn and Laronda, they working on just kind of making themselves a better person or
that didn't sound right to me.
They working on them.
Yeah, no, they work on themselves individually.
Yeah.
Which kind of okay.
And they said they hadn't set a date. So, yeah, that was kind of weird. Because that's what you was doing on this show.
Yeah, so why are you still doing that now unless something happens? So
I think it was something. It seemed like that Laronda was looking at Shawn a little way. I don't know if Shawn afterwards had said something to Laronda about the comments that she made with, Derek and if I wasn't with him and all that stuff. Whatever.
Shawn, he does have a jealousy problem. So,
and he insecure.
Yeah, so it won't surprise me if he did confront Laronda about those statements. So
yeah. So on that note, you guys, this has been a very eventful season. So yeah, very insightful. I enjoyed this season. And yeah, so let's get ready for next season. But I'm ready to ready to love, honey, because that's coming on in October. So I'm ready for that. But yeah, y'all are welcome to put all the spoilers in the comments, whatever you done heard, whatever you done saw and everything. And yeah, that's all I got. What about you, babe? That's it.
That's it.
All right. Well, we'll see you guys on the next video. Don't forget to go with God and let God go with you. And shout out to my husband because he done work 10 hours a day. He just got off from work.
No, I work 13 hours a day.
Okay, excuse me then. And he just got off from work. And so, yeah, he said, I'm finna go on do it and sit out here, watch it, and do the review. So I shout out to him because he is the MVP. Appreciate you, baby.